Why that stop? Oh boy. Hi everyone. I hit a key that changed this shit. Oops. Ah, for fuck's sakes, man. There we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, Watt's doing pretty good here, but some speedy guys to still take the track on. I hope our stream's working properly. No. Maybe we're live right now. Oh, am I even supposed to worry about this? Hi, Jones. I'm using a different software and it outputs the chat in a different menu. so I don't have to be on YouTube. All right. Now we just have to post that we're live again. Oh, damn it, hotkeys. All right, just sorting out the last few things we can do. Let's see, can you hear them now? Hopefully. Got Linksy's car here. Got lots of his sponsors there and his nice logo. Weird. Okay, 1 second. It must be in-game settings here. Let me know now what's going on. Maybe it's good. Nope. What about now? You might be able to. I had it on like 10%. Now how? And maybe now it's good. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my personal settings. I'll adjust them right now. You go faster when all you hear is that, you know? So Linksy usually dominates this completely. Just beast mode. Now I'm just worried if my microphone, if my microphone's gonna pick up everything here. I should hear it now. Epic. This is the start of a new era. Ready to kick some ass. All right, so we have Linksy here getting the fastest lap in the car, Bentley number 25. He got a 1 minute 40 or 1 minute 54.927 so far. I'm having trouble seeing the stats at the moment. But we got Yao in second, starting on the starting grid. We did have a best time, which does not seem correct. Best session lap, a 1 minute 42.7, which I don't think that's possible. So that could have been from a different thing there. But as we go into our race, we have Linksy in P1, Yao in P2, another Ferrari in P3, Simmons in 4, Watts in 5th, Gonzalez in 6th, Don Fox in 7th, someone new I've never seen before, 55 McLaren. So there's 3 McLarens there, 6, 7, and 8. And Sean Collis bringing up the rear in 9th. And Gautier in 10th in the Bentley as well. So we'll try to cover this field as best we can here. Lots of new names to learn. Haven't really had time to get them all sorted, but we shall be good to go here for our first race of Season 5 for Split 2 here at Paul Ricard. Got 3 minutes. The boys will be getting a talk down and a talk through from our admin, Mr. Wolf, who will be telling them to be cautious in the first lap. Well, they don't want to ruin someone's race this early. Make sure they check their fuels, their tires, pit strategies. And hopefully they can all get that accomplished and have a good race here today with no hiccups, but I'm sure a few of them will. I know we have a couple new sim racers that are in here that haven't done a lot of league racing in the past, so they're new to the sport and trying it out. So excited for them to get some great action and experience with the help from everyone here. But let's see how this goes. I hope the broadcast is good. Make sure you're writing in that comment section if there's any troubles, and also cheering on your favorite drivers here. Some of these guys have been here for a long time, so they're known names. A lot are new, and you'll get to learn these guys and see what they could do on track. But make sure you join the Discord in our links. You can find them on the YouTube channel page. Just look up ZRL or Zealous Racing on any social media, and you can find us. And come chat with the guys as well and join in, and maybe we could see you on track one day as well. Sooner than later would be awesome. So as we're coming up to 1:30 to go before the race starts, I'll see if I can answer some questions and whatnot, and we'll get this party started here today. Oh, apologies. Hit the microphone. So, yes, we have a 45-minute race today with no mandatory pit stop. So, it's 45 minutes straight. There'll be guys trying to push those tires early and get a huge gap. There'll be some that will be waiting patiently and just putting in decent laps over and over. So we'll see what that happens with the leaders here. I know the Lynxie is very experienced in the game and has won a lot of races. Yao's just coming up. He's quite a speedy guy. He has a great livery, as you can see. And we'll look at those too. So custom liveries are in our series here now. And everyone did a good job at making new ones, and they look pretty cool. Trying to see if I can minimize my window, and it's not looking possible. Oh, I think I got it. All right, so the guys are underway. They'll start going on the track here. So I'm board with Yao, I believe, at the moment. So Paul Ricard, our opening race here to this season. Lots of good overtaking spots that are clean to overtake in, that the newer guys will appreciate. Trying to get a hang on doing that. Hopefully my microphone's not picking up too much of the background noise here. The stream will only get better with time. This is the second broadcast I've done for a while, and so far it's working out well. So we'll only get better with time, and with you guys watching, we'll be able to dedicate more time to this and make sure it's really good. So I think we're going to start the race off with on board with Yao first and foremost. He's improved his racing a lot recently. Awesome. Hey, Nick, thanks, man. Appreciate the kind words. We're just getting close to underway here. The guys are coming into the third sector of the racetrack. They're going side by side here, double file. No warming of the tires or any weaving allowed at this stage in the race, or the warm-up lap anyways. So we don't want guys getting out of position. So we'll start warming those brakes and tires up in the straight lines, but before they're weaving and getting extra temperature in them. We have about 43 drivers or 23 drivers here today on track. A couple are not participating today due to schedules and whatnot, which is okay. So as they come around the second to last corner, we got Linksy up there in the top spot with the fastest lap time. At the moment, it erased that, but I believe it was a 1:57.979 or something like that. But here we go. Someone clipped the curb there a little bit, but we're coming up to the start-finish line here, and we'll get underway with our first race in Split 2 ZRL Season 5 here at Paul Ricard. And go time. We got gaps all over the place. These guys are new at racing, so we have to work on that with them. They'll only get better with time here. But Linksy in the lead now going into the first corner. He's on the inside. Yao is on the outside, getting pressured by Simmons right there. Simmons has a great start, picked up 2 positions, and now he is in third position. We got a McLaren wide at the back. Linksy is pulling away. Yao is needing to defend here into this corner as Simmons goes wide on the outside. Thought about a move, but backs out of it. Everyone seems to be clean so far. Linksy getting a great start here. He is on his way to marching away from this pack. We'll see what happens. Simmons dropping down again, or the order here timing sheet is all messed up. It doesn't know what's going on, so we'll let it clean itself up here as it's about to now. And there we go. Linksy in P1, Yao in P2. Simmons getting a great start, jumping up. Gonzalo's, if that's how you say his name. I'm going to fail at these names for a while. Jumped up too. He was not in fourth position at the start. Clickenbeard dropped down a couple positions. Elliott Watts, I think it's Elliott or Watts here, jumps up. Oh, we have a McLaren that took too much curb and is falling back here. But again, we have the same 2 guys starting the lead here. And we'll try to get back in the pack and see what's going on. The timing board here and information is missing. So it's just a learning experience here with the new software that we're running today. But like I said, Yao is up there. We'll get down here and go on board with some of the you guys. Yang, actually Yao's teammate here, down in 18th position in the Nissan. Yeah, Sean Collis, one of our admins, right behind him. I believe that's him. Oh, he's ahead of him, actually. Sorry about that. So the timing board needs to update that. So Sean Collis ahead. There we go. Sean Collis in 18th position. Yan in 19th. Markley in this nice classic. Oh, no. Commentator's curse. We got some action here. Sean taking advantage of that and getting the position done as we were talking about the McLaren here with the classic livery. Melbourne livery cigarette company. As he taps another guy. So that will be reviewed later. Got Denmark here in the Audi. I think there's only 2 Audis in this, 3 in this field. So he's down here in 14th position, battling it out with a McLaren and a Ferrari behind. Ferrari's quite speedy down the back straight of Chen, I believe is. So Chen has a little bit of damage and has been rear-ended. Like in this livery though, but the Ferrari very fast down the start straight. But if he has any aero damage, oh Jones, I'm just noticing. Yeah, Wolf. So Wolf actually isn't in this series. He's the pace car and the safety car. So he's just chilling in the pits and watching and reviewing, as well as us. So no Wolf action on track today. Let's go back onto another McLaren with a classic livery from 2012 or 2015. I'm not sure what. I didn't watch F1 during the era when the cars looked like this. I got into it after that. But in 8th position here. It looks like Yao has dropped back. Linksy has built that lead up 1.5 seconds out in the clear air. But with that Ferrari behind, like I said, he is fast. Like Clinton Beer here getting back up to 3rd position. And we got Watts in 4th, who's doing really well. Simmons must have had a bit of a moment and dropped back a position or two. So that's unfortunate for him, but he keeps his head down. He's won races before. He'll just keep plunking away here. Don Fox doing pretty well too, staying solid in position at the moment in the 23 McLaren. So Don Fox is the one with this nice blue livery that he built himself. We go on board with Fox as he comes through. Watching some battling ahead of Simmons and Watts. Simmons in the more powerful Aston. Plunking away here. As we got, on the inside, we got the McLarens. I think they might have touched, and we got another McLaren coming up. Way extra speed, had to slam on the brakes there to avoid contact. Don has someone on his inside door here, and barely avoids them, and there's some contact with the McLaren behind. Not Don's fault. The McLaren there is trying to push the point heavily here, and almost making contact again, but they avoid it. Well done. Great driving. They have to be careful here, but coming through. Second to last corner here. It's always tricky watching the rear cameras. You think the guys are a lot closer than they are. Making a mess of the exit of that corner a little bit, but the guy behind as well. So not bad at all. Some good racing here. Trying to keep it as clean as you can. Linksy pushing that lead out. 1.8 seconds. Clinton Beard a second behind as well. So the top 4 guys are all within a second of each other now. So dropping back quite a bit. Got Watts, who's been up and down the table here at the top 5 for a while. Got these guys battling it out back here. Billadou is 10th position, and he's about 4.5 seconds away from the guy ahead. He's battling hard here in the Audi all the way from Spain. Love this guy. He's very great in our community, very active, and generally appreciative of all the work we put in every week. Make sure he lets us know how much he loves racing here. So awesome to see him. Loses out of position here to the McLaren ahead, but we got this long straight. But there's a fast Lambo behind of Mahal, who I've never met before, but has a great looking livery as well for that car. As we watch these guys going tail to tail, side by side. We even got Denmark right here getting a great run in the Audi. Miles here feels like from the Brooks bonus team. Just letting those guys go ahead. He says, you know what, you're going to battle each other. I'll just get out of the way. As he does, we lose out of position there. Bellotto losing a position. That's how you pronounce his name, sorry. But Bellotto dropping back a bit. Sean Collis coming up, 14th position, was in 16th not too many laps ago. Great to see him got some good pace and looking to hunt down this pack of cars ahead. So down here, we have Martin battling Yang. What a great pass there. Yang getting out of the way nicely. A tricky line coming into the last corner. Not advised to do that type of line, but he's keeping up his speed. Let's see what kind of lap time he put in. 159.2, which is not that fast. You're looking at doing 156s as a general pace for the top guys. 154s even. Not bad. So we have a retirement or someone in the pits getting repairs, which you hate to see. Hopefully he can get back on track. So for strawberry banana split driving here, we got Gonez, and he's Gones, I should just call him, coming into the pits and getting some repairs. Hopefully he's back on track real soon. Benson back here in 22nd position. Sofa King Racing Team. They got a bit of a custom livery. Well, I might be in-game livery, but nice color choices. I like those. So we got Yen having trouble here today, down in 23rd, but he has the pace. He's coming back at them as much as he can. I'm not sure how good that car is, Paul Ricard. But Martin here has a great run. He's really trying to get up to the back of these guys. We just have a little bit of a custom livery here. You can see the ZRL logo on the side there in Australia. So Martin's from Australia. Awesome to see him out. With the Monarch team here representing. He's getting closer to Mark Lee in front of him. So Sean Collis picking up another position as well. Now he's up into 13th position. Well done by him. Bellato getting pressured from behind from Sean Collis. Sean Collis in that Ferrari has a lot of speed down the straight. Bellato's going to have to defend this. Sean's right there at his rear bumper. He pulls out to the outside corner of the track. And it's a drag race right down to the last meters of the Minstrel Straight here. And he gets the job done. Sean makes that move stick. Bellato having a bit of a sketchy time there getting back on track. I'm loving this livery, though. Great job for it. Looks awesome. I love the lightning bolt and the colors. It's perfect. So Sean picking up another position. Sean's in 12th at the moment. Putting in a lot of practice in the simulator as late and getting good results because of it. He's under pressure, though, from behind. Bellato's right there. Going to have to make a couple clean laps and get ahead of this guy. Not sure how fast the Audi is behind the Ferrari. So we got Yao that has to go into the pit lane. Yao was right up there. He was second on the grid, but something's happened. He's gone into the pits. So interesting choice. Either he was feeling he flat spot or something went wrong with the tires. In the pits, he has the pace. We know that because he was P2. Let's see if he can bring it back. Get back on track and try to get back up into the top 10 by the end of the race. He has 30 minutes to do it. If he's pumping in laps 2 seconds faster than everyone else, he should be able to get right back up in that position here. We got Linksy with the fastest lap of the session of a 155.921. So that's a pretty decent time with a full fuel load. So well done. So we'll keep waiting for that. to be updated, and we'll check in on that stats later. But Linksy, a commanding lead here of 4 seconds. He's done 6 laps so far, 7 coming up, and absolutely killing it. Simmons was down a little bit. I believe 4th position, up into 2nd now. Clinkenbeard in 3rd position here. Almost a second ahead of the guy, but Watts is real close as well. Just 2/10 slower than him or right behind him. So we'll see how it pans out. We have a car off Bellotto. Just saw him go off the track, so I wonder what happened. We'll try this 10-second rewind and see what happens. It might freeze the game a bit. So we'll see. Yeah, that might not be the right thing to do here at this time. Yeah, I'm not going to go back any further. I'm not sure how to get back to the current position. Okay, I think it's back updated. Fine. We will not play with that button anymore. You need a really powerful computer to do those. And I don't feel like causing any trouble here. So just run down the order again. We got Linksy in 1, Simmons 2, Clinkenbeard getting a drive-through penalty, most likely for track limit warnings. But we do have Mr. Wolf, who is... Man, I totally would sell out hot dogs and shit if I could on this place. That's awesome. Clinkenbeard, yeah. Usually we would erase the drive-through if it was given for or a stupid reason, and we'd give you a 15-second penalty instead, because no one wants to have to drive through the pit lane. It's not fun. All right. Sean Collis up into 11th position now. Well done. Mahal is making a move here, going down the straight against the Audi of Denmark. They're side by side, but the Audi gets its legs at the end, but able to make that move stick. Melhall and the Audi getting loose, almost crashing, but he keeps it together. He's going to be getting warnings close to track limits as well, so we better be careful with that, or else he'll be getting a drive-through penalty. So we got Watts. We got Luca here in the Vandefren fuel car. 55 getting a look. Someone heading into the pits. I'm not sure who that is. If that is Clinkenbeard. Clinkenbeard's taking his drive-through penalty now. So our stewards, a.k.a. Wolf, felt that it was a just drive-through penalty, so he has to serve that. Now Watts has pressure from behind here of the 55 McLaren. And coming back to the back long straight. So we got another driver, the McLaren of the 22 there, into the pits as well. So some guys experiencing some trouble and having to pit to get rid of bad tires or damage. So yes. But Sean Collis is making up time, making positions. He is on a march. Clinkenbeard only losing a few positions. Now he's down in, he's in 15th position. So he lost about 10, but not bad. Sean Collis all the way up into 8th now, and it's a non-pit stop race. So if you keep it straight and on the track, you could be looking at a really good finish here. Linksy again, continuing dominating at the top. 8 laps down. Hasn't left the lead. Not a worry in the world. Simmons has dropped that gap down a few seconds, though, so it's only a 4-second lead. One little error could really erase a lot of that. Linksy isn't the type of driver to do that, as why he is sponsored. And Simmons doing a great job here. P2 holding on to that. So Luca did get that move done on Watts. I wasn't sure if it would happen that lap or not, but he got it done down the back straight. We got Chen in 10th position, getting real close to some opponents here. I'm loving this livery, the number 77 Ferrari, looking good. He has a bit of damage, got a little tap in the rear. Holding together in 10th position at the moment, and hunting down some guys ahead of him. Got Denmark and the Team Project NZ team here. The 890 and the Porsche getting a little loose here. He was very close to the opponent ahead, but wasn't able to do it. Bellotto and Klinkenbeard back at it, trying to battle it out here, both having some trouble in this race. Klinkenbeard back up to 13th, so getting some speed back in him. Got Martin, who's jumped all the way up to 16th position. So Martin was down the order, but is doing really good here. Consistently doing a 157, 157.6 around there every lap. So consistency is key in racing, and he is getting it done, making time on the guys ahead that are making little mistakes. Some that have to pit and whatnot. So watch the Mercedes try to get past. It's a German, I guess, counterpart, the Audi of the 19 of Denmark, Goatbuster TV. If you want to check him out when we're not streaming, he may be streaming. We'll see what the AMG can do down the back straight, how much slipstream and how much power that car has. How close can he get? So just watch the closing speed as we come into the last couple meters of the straight here. Car ahead slowing down quite a bit. Both these guys, really. It just needs to be a little tap on the brakes or a downshift. I guess he was a little worried about what was going to happen ahead. As it comes down to this long right-hander corner. Very tricky to get right. And then into some heavy braking zones. We got Bedson with a drive-through penalty. You hate to see it. So another driver having some technical difficulties with track limits on this track, which has been known to happen from time to time. It gives you some trouble. But coming into the second last corner here, it needs to be wider in my opinion, but getting a good exit, cleanly done, not bouncing too much on the curbs, and back to try to catch him down, but Denmark doing a great job ahead, keeping that car ahead. On board with him. Strawberry Banana Split is the team. He should have a custom livery. We're having a bit of technical difficulties, mostly my fault for not getting that done in time so he could have it for the race today, but we will for next week. Doing all right, 15th position here. Bellotto hunting down the Porsche ahead, who seems to be struggling a little bit. Oh, as he goes very wide off track, getting some marbles on the tires. Bellotto's got to be patient here. He's going to be much faster on the straight. How's it going to go here? The Porsche gives up the position before the straight even begins. There's nothing he could do. Porsche did the right thing, backed out of the way. Klinkenbeer back in 12th, picking up a few positions here. We got Chen, who, oh boy, his rear does not look so hot. This Ferrari's not looking sexy today, as he's in 11th position, trying to get back into the top 10 where he started. Now, where is Yao? Yao is all the way down into 23rd. So Yao was P2 on the grid, having some difficulties, and now he's trying to hunt his way back all the way down in P23rd. His Ferrari rear end looks a lot better than his teammate. I believe his teammate's Klinkenbeard. So he's got 3 seconds. We'll come back and check on him a little later. Going back up to the top 3 because we have a great battle that's about to start happening here. Not between these two. Linksy is just too fast. So 3 seconds ahead. Simmons has dropped that by a second or so. So that's pretty good for him. Great job out there. We got Luca battling it out with Watts here as we're side by side in the corner just before the back straight. Either one of them going to back out. No, going very wide. He needs to get back before that. Ooh, and he might have got a track limits. Not sure. Now the tables have turned, though. We got the McLaren behind with great speed, trying to close that gap. And here's the drag race pursuing the McLaren a lot faster on the inside of the course. He's going to slide back over right in front of him. See how he barely braked there. Got a better line. Watts is very wide, trying to avoid those. Not sure if he did or not. And as we have the McLaren having trouble in this section. Oh, they're having to avoid each other. All right, boys, don't ruin each other's race here. But this is a battle right here for third position on the podium. Who's going to get that medal? Who's going to get the hardware at the end of the race? We got 20 minutes to figure it out. I got 20 minutes of hard battling ahead. As we got Don Fox all the way 5 seconds behind these guys. And that Mahal is looking speedy as well in 7th position. He's putting in great lap times. So Elliott just did in the Raw team Audi here, a 155.9. So that's a very speedy lap. But Don Fox is ringing them in a couple of tenths every lap here in the McLaren. Team Project ZRL kicking some butt. 5th position now. Don Fox actually was collaborating and putting data together for us from our previous seasons on different drivers and such. We had a lot of data for Split 1 because that's what we ran. But we're slowly starting to build data for Split 2 here. Linksy probably our best driver here. The most wins, most podiums, most pole positions in qualifying. I think last season was almost every race. So well done for him. He's come and give some good promotion for the league, and we appreciate everything he does for us. Got another Monarch car here, the Porsche of Hackley, the 72. We are missing his livery today, but we will get that sorted as soon as possible. And Mahal back here in this McLaren having a great job, a great race so far, pretty solid. I think he started pretty far down, so he's come up quite a bit. I love this looking livery. It's pretty cool. Well done for him, and thanks for doing that. There we go. Having some technical difficulty. I don't know if you guys heard the game at all right there. So that was a bit annoying, but we're getting used to it. All right, there we go. Hopefully that's working all correctly now. So Mahal trying to bridge this gap. 7 seconds to the guy ahead. So Don Fox actually losing out. So the top 4 guys are pushing hard, trying to get far ahead. Linksy just all of a sudden has just stepped it up again and almost blew out another 1 second gap here. So Simmons may be having a little trouble in the car. These two battling it out. Oh, race log so far. Well done. And Gutierrez in 10th here in the Bentley has brought it up into the top 10 position. Klinkenbeard back in 11th, but he has 5 seconds to the car ahead of him. These guys seem a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Watts is capable of putting in some good lap time, so he will be trying his hardest to get back close to that McLaren. And John Collis back there. Let's see what Don Fox did. See what his lap times are here. Yeah, 156 last. Or his best was a 156, but his last was a 157 something. So not fast enough to catch up to these guys ahead as they're kicking butt. Yes, that would be pretty cool if you won these cars from each other, but not how it works. Luckily, this is a great way to play and have fun with really expensive cars without costing you real life money in the thousands and tens of thousands or $100,000. So pretty awesome. Beautiful day here at the the track here, Paul Ricard, in the south of France. A lot of people like the track. A lot of people hate the track. It's got a lot of controversy with its coloring. It's red and blue stripes around it. I personally love this track. I think it's fantastic. It's got some unique features. So a lot of these blue stripes are like sandpaper, and they help slow down the car. So if a car goes off, they hit those. It's very rough surface, and it slows down the car. I'm sure there's some math to it, but like 10 miles an hour, kilometers an hour, every strip or something, they slow down before they hit the wall. The red colors are a lot more abrasive. So if you see red on the track for maybe higher speed sections, those are more abrasive, slow the cars down. As we come into this, great camera angle. I love this one. Coming around this fast right-hander, Don Fox coming into the very tricky corner here at the back straight. But as you see these red stripes here, they slow you down extra so you don't hit the wall as hard. As long as you're not flying in the air and tires are on the track. So watch dropping back now. Looks like our top three is pretty settled in here. We got 16 minutes to go, so anything could happen. So we'll be watching the timing board. Got a couple more dudes back in the pits as well, which is unfortunate. Sean down at 8th position. Oof, we got something going a little. Marvin here having a bit of trouble in the 59. Ooh, hitting lots of that curb. He must just got past or getting close to Klinkenbeard, dropping down again. We got Gautier here in the Porsche, or sorry, the Bentley, number 7. Having a great race. Now he's... Oh, we don't like seeing that. Flashing lights. Not cool. So I'll be have to talk about, but the other driver gets out of the way. It must have been blue flag. Does not need to actually give it the position like that if he didn't want to. But he was gracious enough to do that. Gautier hunting down Sean Collis here from behind. As we come up to the start straight, two of the fastest cars, the Bentley and the Ferrari right now. Trying to get that slipstream, trying to bring down that 2-second gap from Sean. So we're at some positions. Mark Lee losing out to Floros in 17th. Back with Yao, not able to get back up. He has gained 3 positions since we last seen him. But because of the car having maybe some damage, he's having a hard time. 156 is his best. His last was a 158, which is not going to do it here today. I think Linksy has upped his best time to 155.521. But maybe we'll stick on board with him for a lap and see how he makes out. Martin in 14th. Martin doing pretty well here today. Was down the order, but he's now back up. So Chen has that damage from a bit of paint sharing in the beginning of the race here. Down at 12th position. It's just been solid and bringing it back as much as he can gain in positions. He's working his butt off. Gautier closing that gap by a couple of tenths that lap on Sean. So that's a little nervy, but he has a really great pace here. Got another drive-through penalty for the McLaren of the 22. Unfortunate to see. Just not having a good time here. We'll go back up into the lead as 3rd and 4th are getting quite close to each other here again. So Simmons losing out the position to Luca ahead in the 55 McLaren. Sim is now trying to get back into the action. They have a blue flagged car ahead of them, which Linksy is just loving at the moment because he's getting the blast ahead of these guys. So we have Philip down here doing his best. Now he gets out of the way, pulls way over. You hate to see it. I'm trying to help here, Philip. He's a great guy. He deserves to learn this game a bit more. So working with him as much as I can. I built this custom livery for him, and we'll see if he can improve over the season. He'll be the one I'll be watching and wanting to see improve. He's getting a little loose there, so yeah, thanks, Nick. Appreciate it, dude. If you have to head out, no problem. But thanks for checking it out and talking with me for a bit. Appreciate it very much. All right, so we're getting 11 minutes left in the race here. Got some guys all over the board. Some great action. Some unfortunate things for Yao, sorry, for starting P2 and dropping back now. Now Watts is getting an opportunity to battle it out again with Simmons. Simmons is going to be trying to push the car ahead. Down this straight, the Aston had a lot of speed there. So watch them as they come into this corner. The McLaren's staying ahead. Don Fox right behind this group. Hackley coming even closer in 6th position to Don Fox, only a second behind him. And things are getting... Gutierrez got past Sean Collis their last lap. Looking like. So Sean probably knowing that he has a lot more pace than him, so getting out of the way and hopefully carrying that slipstream for the rest. As from 8th to, or I guess 7th to 12th position is all very close battling here. Wow. Quite interesting. Don Fox, Hackley gaining on him in the Porsche. Porsche is a great car around this track. Easy to drive, I feel like. So we'll be watching him push. They got Watts and Simmons going like side by side here. So we'll stay on board with them for a little bit as they're side by side right here through turn 3, I would say. And Watts getting ahead of him. Simmons not too bothered by that as he'll have the slipstream going down the back straight, which gains you a lot of time. Simmons goes real wide there, but comes back. Has a lot of speed built up. Go on board the hood here, and we'll watch him and see how close he can get by the end of the straight here. Gutierrez in 8th position, gaining on Mahal back there. But Hackley pushing hard to get up to Don Fox as well. So doesn't look like this lap Simmons is going to get close enough. Watts has had a good enough exit. You can see Huckabee right there, or Hackley, sorry. Comment, getting that slipstream, dives to the inside in the Porsche. This is really hard because the Porsche is tapped out at this point. Just worry about getting a better exit through here as he does. Oh, is it very bad quality or great quality there, Gunner? Sorry if it's not great. Trying to run I would rather have not the best graphics, but not be skipping frames constantly. So this is about our most solid, but we can work on that and try to up it a bit for the next event. Yeah, just kind of learning the broadcast software here and getting our settings dialed in. So no trouble. It sucks to hear, and I'll work on improving that. Not going to be able to change things at the moment, but we'll review the stream. I mean, our last stream we had terrible audio, so we've got to step ahead. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, sorry about that, mate, and we'll get it sorted out for the next one. as we watch these two battle it out. Ackley in the Porsche, right on the rear of Don Fox. Great little battle here. We'll see if he can get closer at the end of the straight. Thanks very much, Max. Okay, Gunner. Yeah. Might be a little loud for sure. We're going to go Hackley side by side. A bit of net code here. Don Fox defending on the inside here, keeping it tidy. What's Hackley going to do here? Try to dive for the inside? No, he's not. Thinks better of it. But keeping it close here. 6 minutes to go. This is our closest battle at the moment on track. Well done from these guys. Watts trying to get up ahead to woof and having to dodge. Don Fox having some trouble there. Don Fox is right there. Ackley should give the position back. I don't think there's anything we need to look at there. And he's back on the power, losing a lot there. But this will make sure he doesn't get a penalty for doing so. Clinkenbeard's back there in 10th now, pressuring the back of Sean Collis. Goutier got ahead. There's Clinkenbeard got ahead of Sean now. Sean actually losing out 2 positions there, so getting spooked. And trying to just defend and make sure he stays on track. Don Fox getting a drive-through penalty. Cutting the track too much, was out of control. It's real unfortunate to see. So Hackley getting a position. Almost all of these guys gaining a position from that one error. So Sean being aware of that people could be getting track limits. I know in qualifying it took forever for guys to set a decent lap that actually worked. So we'll see what happens. Mahal looking to game, but yeah, Sean here in the Ferrari. Speedy down this straight. Got cats battling in the background here while I'm trying to live stream. Silly buggers. Sean not be able to get that close down the back straight this time, but the Ferrari is very fast here. Shen up into 12th position now, so he'll be working on these guys. Trying to get closer and closer as we have 4 minutes to go here in our first race of Split 2 this season here at Paul Ricard in the south of France. Very sunny and wonderful day. I know in Split 1 we had rain for qualifying, but here we have perfect weather, and the guys are happy to have that. Got Martin all the way up at 13th now. Martin's doing a great job. Solid race. Keeping it clean. And right there. Sean Collis trying to get this position back for the five-finger knuckle shuffle team. He's got that speedy Ferrari. I'll be looking for him to make a move down the back straight here on this next lap here. Go on board with him. Watch him. We're nice and zoomed up here because that's the FOB I like to run normally. Able to see what he's doing here. Got Denmark and Bellato going to be starting battling here with 3 minutes to go in the race. So we have Linksy, our leader, with the fastest lap of a 155.512, I believe. No, a 155.269. So in the 155s every lap, doing well. High 156 if he doesn't nail it, but most laps are within that range. He's led for all 21 laps here. We got a drive-through for the car behind as well. So lots of guys. So Simmons actually getting to come back and get his podium. And Elliott getting up into third as well. But Hackley is right there. And he'll be battling. But we got Elliott here. That is loud. Luca, where are you going to come out after the drive-through penalty? I think he's going to be 5th place, 6th place once he gets going. So I was just going to work here. The car ahead, getting past him in the Lambo, late on the brakes. Side by side, keeping it clean, though. And letting the car head through as he had the pace here. Hitting a lot of curb, though. We got Watts and we got Simmons up in the top 3. So Linksy, Simmons, and Watts all on the podium here today. With Hackley, who I did not expect to be this speedy, all of a sudden is up here in 4th place. Sean Collis in 10th. See if he can keep it in 10th position here. Gutierrez, who is really fast in the Bentley at the moment, hunting down the guys that we just watched. So lots of things could change here. We got blue flags getting out of the way for guys. We got a lot of slipstream action happening on the back straight as well. So we got gaps all through the board. We have 23 drivers, so most of our 22 at the moment on track. Most of our guys have stuck it out. Don Fox dropping all the way down into 11th position. We'll be wanting to get back in the top 10. Unfortunately, getting that drive-through penalty for track limits, which you don't like to see. Martin in 13th, having a solid race. The leader's on the last lap here, so Linksy dominant so far, coming up to some black markers. He has 10 seconds on the car behind. 23 laps here around Paul Ricard. 45-minute race. No pit stops. Solid pace by this man. Fastest lap of the session. Did have pole position as well in qualifying. So we'll have to review the replay. But if he did every single lap in the lead, we might have a triple crown here today, which we were just talking about. Another driver doing that. When would we see that? And it appears that we have had that happen here today, if all stays like it is. So Linksy in this beautiful looking car. We got a sponsor on the car that we're trying to recruit as well. I know we have many drivers who are sponsored by them. So maybe one day we can get that going for us as well. There's lots of action all down the board. Lots of things to look out for. It's awesome to see Simmons and Watts getting a podium here. Hackley doing a great job. Mahal as well. Very speedy today. Trying to get closer to this McLaren and make a move for the last lap. But as we come up to the last corner, Linksy here with a commanding lead, 10 seconds ahead of the car behind, 23 laps, 24 laps around. Paul Ricard is our race winner today. Linksy, well done from him with the fastest lap of 155. 269, great job for him. Simmons, great race here, coming into P2 after having a tricky race, was down. Watts somehow managed to get onto the podium in 3rd position. Great job by him. Hackley having a car spinning Yan ahead of him, but able to cross the line here in 4th position. Great job, my friend. Luca getting a drive-through penalty, but able to finish in 5th position. Mahal, drag racing, down car, getting 6th in that Ferrari. Gutierrez, who was down the order, has brought it back up into 7th. Clinkenbeard, we're on board with him. Where did he go? So Clinkenbeard getting 8th position. Sean Collis coming across the line in 10th. Don Fox after a drive-through getting 11th. Chen in 13th. Martin in 13th position, actually. Great race from him. Great job. Denmark, my teammate, crossing the line in 14th. Tough race for number 890. Did a great job. Continued battling the whole race. We got Yao ahead of him. 9th at a drive-through. Not a great race from him. He started P2. Unfortunate to see, but we'll see him back out here in 2 weeks' time to get another chance at getting the podium. He crosses the line. Got Christoph here crossing the line in 17th position. Markley and Bellato coming across the line 18th and 19th. Bellato was having a lot pace there, good pace, but not able to bring it home. That is our race. So congratulations to Linksy with P1 fastest lap and fastest pole time lap of qualifying. I hope you guys will check out the rest of our YouTube channel for awesome videos that we have made in the past. And make sure to hit that follow button and subscribe on YouTube. You can find us on all social media as well. And make sure to hit up the Discord and come hang out and chat with some of the drivers you watched here today. I'll leave you guys with a little outro video that one of our members, Sean Collis, made for a review of Season 4. So enjoy and check out the other videos, and we'll talk to you guys in next time we're live, which will be in 2 weeks. So take care, and we'll see you guys then.